Hi friends, Aglaia here, and I've been busy playing 6.1 basically all week since it dropped, and so for this week I want to do a little bit more of a laid-back video. You guys know that I sometimes like to do more opinion-style videos or just sharing my experiences in the game, so that's where we're going today, but instead of just me babbling on, I thought I would try making one of these tier makers and kind of do a ranking of some of the new content. Now, I know that there's actually a lot of new content, there's more than just the 5 things that I've listed here, but I didn't want this video to go on and on and on, and I haven't been able to experience all of it. For instance, the new housing district you can run around in, but you can't even, there's no houses built yet. I don't personally plan on buying a house there either, so it's not something that I want to include because it's just not something that I'm experiencing or doing right now. So yeah, I just kept it to 5 things that I felt like I really wanted to talk about, and that were like the main things that I wanted to experience upon 6.1's release. So let's just get started here. Now today we have the MSQ, PvP, Aglaia, which is the new raid, Endsinger Extreme, and Adventurer plates. So let's start from the left here with the MSQ. I'm tempted to put this at number 1. And I should say I'm kind of gonna try and rate these to which I like the most, to which I like the least. Although there may be some overlap because some stuff I might feel, is about the same, but we'll see where it goes. So the MSQ, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna say that I've personally been really enjoying it. I really liked it. I like the direction that the story is taking. There were moments that touched my heart, and I just really loved it. I know that there are some people that say that Endwalker was overrated and that some of us are giving the story more credit than it deserves, but at least for 6.1's MSQ, I really enjoyed my time through it. I wasn't bored or anything like that, and I don't know what else to say. I just had a great time doing it, so that's why I'm giving it the high rating of 1 right now. We'll see if anything takes its place. I might put stuff in temporary spots, but let's keep going. PvP. The new PvP Crystalline Conflict, if you haven't tried it, you should. I think it's definitely a step up from previous PvP. We still have Frontline, which they had to keep for the roulette stuff, which I'm not a fan of Frontline, to be honest, but if we're talking about Crystalline Conflict, I feel like I might put this around 3 right now. And here's why. Crystalline Conflict is actually pretty good. It's relatively fun. I've been playing Sage and I've been liking it, but the PvP just in general isn't my ish, so it's something that I will do, and I feel like with Crystalline Conflict I don't have to dread doing it. I love how short the matches are. They're 5 minutes long. You're not gonna get stuck in a forever long match. I love how quick it is, and like I said, it is relatively fun, but PvP is not why I play the game, so I think 3 is still a pretty high rating for me. Again, we'll see if it ends up moving. Now we have Aglaia. Oh, I don't know where to put this. So I like the raid itself, and I love the outfits from it. I think the mechanics, there's some recycled mechanics, but I do feel like they have mostly done it in a way that feels refreshing. They have pushback mechanics, but they pair it with kind of I don't want to call it a cleave because it's not like a one-side cleave, but it's like a pizza cleave type thing. So that's cool. There's definitely some mechanics that feel new and interesting. I'm gonna put it also in 3 for now. What I'm not liking about it, which isn't so much the raid itself, but the queue times are really long. I don't know if it's just because I'm playing healer and there's too many people playing healer right now, but the queue times are super long. It takes at least 15 minutes to get in. The raid itself is really long, which is normal for the 24-man alliance raids. However, the problem right now for me is you only get 1 loot per week, which again is normal. That's always been the way it is. But the problem is that I'm trying to get the healer top, and I've ran this 5 or 6 times, and only twice has a healer item dropped, and only 1 of those times was at the healer top. The other runs, not a single healer item dropped. So I'm spending hours in this raid, and I'm not getting any rewards at all. You get the 1 coin or whatever per week, but other than that, I'm getting absolutely nothing. So that's definitely a little bit frustrating, which is why I'm maybe gonna keep this around here. We'll see. I do like the raid. I absolutely love the fashion from it. It's so pretty. Honestly, they did a fantastic job with designing those. I love the healer and caster one. It's this beautiful dress if you haven't seen it. And even the other jobs have like really cool, it's kind of like armor mixed with cloth, kind of like Grecian, I guess, inspired. But they all look really good, so like definitely high rating for the fashion. The mechanics are fun. It's so long and it feels frustrating to not get a drop. Because like I said, I could roll on a different healer item if I wanted to, but I still only out of my 6 runs had 2 instances to do that because nothing dropped. So that kind of sucks. Endsinger Extreme 5. I don't have a good memory. I can't do the heads. Okay, that's unfair. That's unfair. I feel like this also I'm gonna put to 3 for now because I haven't actually cleared this yet. I've gotten up to basically the heads, and I do appreciate some tricky mechanics. But I feel like I probably can't give the best opinion on this because I haven't cleared, but I still wanted to talk about it, and I did a little bit of prog last night, and it is fun. It is fun. The heads mechanic with the rings, I need to sit down and like watch a guide. I found one where it's like 3 minutes long and it just explains that mechanic alone, because that's the one that me and everybody else are having trouble with because it's kind of like a memory game. But I need to do some studying. I don't want to give this a low rating just because like I haven't cleared it, but I can't give it a super high rating just yet because I haven't cleared it. So she's gonna just stick around in the middle here, and then we'll rearrange these later. Adventurer plates I'm putting on 5. They are the thing I like the least, and here's why. I think adventurer plates are potentially awesome. I like the idea of adventurer plates. Like, the concept of it is fantastic. The problem I have is actually more so with the community abusing it. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to be like disagreeing with me, and that's fine. You know, we all have different opinions. But to me, the butt joke, it's not funny anymore. Honestly, for me, it wasn't really that funny the first time. Like, I don't really want to see your ass. I've done quite a bit of PvP. Like, not as much as other people. Like, I have some friends who've done like 70. I've probably done closer to like 15, somewhere in there. Like, maybe that's not a lot. But to me, like, I've done a decent amount of matches. And within those matches, I've probably seen at least 4 or 5 asses. I don't know. I've definitely seen some things. I've seen a naked Lala. I've seen a naked Catboy. And it's kind of a shame. Because it's a really cool addition to the game. But I think that SE is probably going to crack down on it because people are being inappropriate. So right now it's just a beta mode, and maybe they put it out in beta knowing that people would do this instead of putting out a fully fledged version. Maybe they put beta because they wanted to see how the community would respond and how we would use it. And like, the butts are one thing, like, I don't think they're funny. And I would rather just see someone's character's face and outfit, because to me, I'm much more interested in someone's glamour than their ass. But the butts are one thing. It's kind of like, you know, I don't like it, but it's whatever. What I dislike even more is the sexually suggestive content. I don't want to get demonetized by Daddy YouTube for sexual content, so I'm just going to skirt around the issue. I'm not going to say in plain words the type of stuff I've seen, but it's incredibly suggestive sexual content. I've been lucky enough to only see these on Twitter and haven't seen them in game, but this is probably a reportable offense. You have to remember, if you've ever, like, nobody's read TLS thoroughly. I haven't. I'm sure none of us have. But one of the things you have to remember is that this game is apparently approved for 13 and up. So there are actually possibly kids playing this game. I think in general we do have a little bit older of a player base, at least the people I'm around. I think the youngest person I've ever met was 17. But still, there is the possibility for children to be playing this game. You gotta rein it in. And children aside, people don't want to see that. Sexual content is something that it's a matter of consent. So when you put that out in public, it's not really fair. Some people are going so far as to say that it's a method of sexual harassment because nobody gets to consent to seeing that. It's kind of like not safe for work channels in Discord. You can click a button that says, yes, I want to see this, or you cannot, and you can just avoid that channel, and the channel is blocked. Even if you accidentally click on the channel, you won't see anything until you click the yes, go ahead, And I appreciate that because I personally am not the kind of person who enjoys sexual content. No shame if you do, it's natural. But, you know, it's like, even if you do enjoy sexual content, there's probably times when you want to see it and times when you don't. And one of the times that you may not want to see it is when you're playing PvP. Or when you're just playing the game in general, because obviously you get shown the plates in PvP, but otherwise if you just look up someone's plate, that could be another moment where you want to see your friend's plate or want to see someone has cool glamour and I want to see their plate. And it's this sexually suggestive thing. So unfortunately I'm going to rank this lowest at 5, and it's probably not the plates themselves that I'm rating, but the player base. So thanks guys for being degenerates. Love it. Moving on, let's do something about 3. We've got a lot of 3 in here. I think I'm gonna move the raid up to 2. MSQ's not losing its spot. I have no complaints. I loved every moment of it. The PvP was really fun. I don't think I want to move Endsinger, just because it was still a good time and I don't feel like I can fairly say that I like it more than one thing or another just because I didn't finish it. But the parts that I did were fun, and I'm excited about having a challenging raid, or I guess technically trial. I do like challenging content, so I don't want to like be like, oh, I don't like it, I didn't. No, I just need to learn it. And it's kind of weird because some parts of it are really challenging, like the heads thing, but then other parts of it are pretty easy, so, you know, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to leave it at 3. I'm not going to move PvP. I think PvP is good enough to stay here at 3. And I'm not going to move adventure plates up to 4 because it doesn't deserve it. The community doing all these nasty things does not deserve it. Please, I don't want to see your ass. I don't want to see you, doing that thing. I don't want to see you doing disgusting things. Please just show me your cute cat girl, okay? Or your adorable bunny boy, your femra, your femro. I don't, like... I've seen some really nice plates, guys. I've seen some really nice plates. A couple of my FC mates have some really cool ones. Because, for instance, your weapon will actually glow. If you got a glowy weapon, you can put that in your plate. Like, I've seen some definitely really nice, creative, pretty, whatever the hell you want to call artistic plates. I've seen them. But I've also seen too many asses and naked people just PvPing. I haven't even PvP'd that much. And it's like saturated. So, I'm sorry, but you guys have to stay in 5 even though there's no 4. I just can't. So, sorry for ending on a negative note. But overall, I have been really enjoying 6.1. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What was your favorite part of 6.1? Have you done all of the new content? Is there something that I didn't talk about today that you maybe are really liking or excited for, like changes to a certain job or the housing stuff? Like, I got a new canopy bed I posted on Twitter. I think it's like Cherry Blossom or Sakura Canopy Bed. I don't remember the exact name, but it's so pretty and I love it. So overall, I think 6.1 has been a great time. I think some features could be really good if people wouldn't abuse them. But yeah, that's that. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in doing so. And with that, I bid you all a good day. Bye.